Okay. Right. Let me see. Can I be heard? Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. All right. Can you hear me perfectly fine? Um. Wait a while. So today's live event, thinking about giving away one free reading. Probably do a collective, some donated readings. Uh, I usually like freestyling. So let's start with the collective reading. All right, goons. What does the collective need to know? Yo, okay, the full moon. So we got a Ten of Pentacles. I feel like the full moon that we had on Monday is really like, how can you put it? It energized a lot of things that's going on in people's lives. Uh, with the Ten of Pentacles, it increased a lot of people's money. It helped people realize they could be stable, that they could do whatever they can basically put their mind to. I feel like a lot of people were manifesting some type of job promotion in their careers. Let's see what else. Yeah, look. The Magician. I just say manifest and the Magician came out. Yeah. There's a lot of manifestation going on, especially around money, careers, jobs. I'm getting specifically money. A lot of you are asking to receive money that's been due back to you. Let's see what else. Yeah. We have the Page of Swords. There's been a lot of brainstorming, a lot of ideas. I'm seeing like a blueprint. Like how like you build houses that have blueprints and stuff. That's what I'm seeing. So a lot of you guys are like planning things out, writing down, revising, and everything like that. So we also have the Six of Wands, which talks about victory. So it's bringing like all your planning, brainstorming, and manifestations are gonna work out. So regardless that you don't see it being received now, it's what do you call it? It's gonna happen. It's just be patient. It's like it's moving at snail pace. It's like the what is that? The tortoise in the hare, and you're the tortoise at this point. Just it's going slow for a reason, so that you don't rush and mess everything up. All right. Give me 1 second. Um, let's see what else. Okay, because I was trying to fix it on here, and I was like, I can't find it. Yeah. Yeah, look, Knight of Pentacles. Didn't I say it's slow movement? I love when like the cars cooperate and everything like that. Slow movement. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is very very slow moving. So I'm hearing the coins is coming, but the progress is moving really really slow, way too slow. But it's also like it's showing us like a fuse is being lit and it's going and it's like literally right there before it blows up. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, King of Pentacles. This is the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to be have financial freedom, to have the finances in order, to have more money, basically, so that it's not a worry. And it's on top of the Magician. Like I said, it's a lot of manifesting around money, and I feel like it's gonna happen. I'm hearing you're gonna get it. It's just gonna take time. Yeah. So no need to stress. It's gonna happen. So we have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. With this, I feel like somebody's is trying to make their way back again, and this time it's like they got their defenses up, and it's because they knew they did wrong, and it's not more information added to it. It's like every time they speak to you, something new pops up. So they know this. So this is why they're on the on what do you call that, on the on guard when it comes to returning. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Yeah. We have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands. They left very regretful. They left a lot of wounds, a lot of pain. And they're trying to, even without acknowledges without trying to fix it. They're trying to make their way back. And I'm sorry I made that faces because it's like, how are you trying to come back when you did so much damage and they're not trying to be hold yourself accountable? Like, who does that? That let's see what else. Seven of Swords was this? Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. And if you look, it has. I don't know if you can see it that well. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if you can see. It says hope and reflection in the back on the coffin, and it comes out in reverse. So pretty much they're at wits end. They're at the last stretch, the last. Pretty much their feet hanging off at the edge of the cliff, and it's because like I said, they have a lot of regret. They aren't taking a lot of accountability, and they they just think this is gonna work out, and it's not. It's gonna fall flat on them, and ooh, I would hate to be them because at the end of the day, what's gonna happen is that the truth is gonna set them free, and that's the only way that they won't have to live in regret if the truth sets them free. All right. Let me just shuffle. Okay. So just so you know who's in here, I'm just giving away one free reading tonight. So if you're interested, I'm just thinking of a number between 1 and 50. And just put the number in the chat. And the one to the closest number, I'll give them a free reading. But let me see. Joey asked what I get called for a job soon. Let's see. Will Joey get called from the job soon? Hmm. So we have the Fool and the Six of Wands. Honestly, with the Fool and the Six of Wands, I'm not. I don't think it's a job per se. It's more like you're gonna have to take a risk on things, and um, with taking a risk, you're gonna have to pretty much trust the process. Like, there's a reason why jobs hasn't been calling back. That's because you're not literally supposed to work for anybody. You're supposed to work for yourself. You're supposed to um be like an entrepreneur, and you're gonna have to take that risk in having no ROI, no return on investment in the beginning, because everything's gonna eventually pan out. And I'm getting goosebumps saying that. Yeah, we have justice here right now. Everything's getting sorted out. It's like in the spiritual courtroom, there's court cases going on that your spiritual team is basically handling it. It's like, here, deal, dish out whatever karma it is, dish out whatever it is, and stuff like that. So everything's being sorted out to like where everything is starting to be balanced. Um, you're gonna start feeling it soon. I heard, like, in the next week or so, is you're gonna start feeling some type of calmness and some type of peace. Like, it's like pretty much stress just leaves the body. All right, I'm thinking of a number 1 through 50. The number closest to it I'm thinking about will get a free reading. See, look. And it confirms the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So there's no more stress. There's no more, like, once. I also feel like there's a betrayal that you need to forgive. Like, I feel like you say you forgive, but you wholeheartedly got to forgive it first. And then I feel like that's like one block. And then the stress will go away. The stress will go away. But definitely take that leap in whatever, you know, entrepreneur business you want to do, because it's the right move. It honestly is the right move. Yeah, well, who's this? The Queen of Pentacles moving up the ladder. Pretty much, this is coming out the bottom of the well. Pretty much coming out the bottom of the well. So with the four of swords, just relax. Don't stress too much. Let your ancestors, spiritual team do what they got to do. Okay, let me shuffle. All right, Stephanie, since you're the closest, literally I had 35. All right. I don't know if you're still in here, Stephanie. Alright. So, do you have a specific question? Generic, love, money? Take a sip of water. Wait. Love. Okay. You're welcome. Well, yeah, reconcile after years of being employed. My ancestors, Stephanie Johnson wants to know, well, they will reconcile after years of being apart. No. So we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the first card to come out. Uh, this person, they're comfortable living. I would not say call it a single life, but the non-committed life. They're they're comfortable being free. Specifically, it's like nobody could tie them down. They don't have to answer to nobody, and it's not a conscious decision. It's something that they got comfortable with. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Honestly, I feel like they even forgot what the issue was. I feel like they're also in their part of the separation. They really didn't fight for nothing. It was just like, okay, you want to leave? Okay, like it was like really nonchalant. like it's weird. It's like somebody if somebody really wants to fight for a relationship or a connection, they will fight for it. This person was simply just like, okay, like what am I supposed to do? So we have the Three of Pentacles. You're Three of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. You're supposed to in this time period where you guys are apart. You're supposed to take care of yourself, like do self care, just heal yourself in ways where you never thought was possible. I'm getting like you're supposed to look at yourself in a different light. Uh, like it's more so like finding who you truly are down to the core. And I feel like you kind of done that. You kind of know who you really are. It's just that little block. I'm gonna put it like this: is that little block that it's on your mind, which is the reconciliation between you and them. It's what's really blocking you. Because look, we have the Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Like everything's supposed to uh, be like stable. Like everything's supposed to be leveled out. Like honestly, you're calm in nature. Like basically everything around you is like calm and collective. But for some reason, it's I'm getting like inside is like some type of stress. Um, I pick up a card from the floor. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is telling you you need to let go. You need to let go of this person, the thought of them coming back, because if it was meant for them to come back and reconcile with you, it would have happened years ago. It wouldn't have been, for some reason, I'm getting like 4 years down the line, 4 years probably max. This is the what is it, Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune upright is something that moves along, moves forward. Like you can't let this tether you to the past, because every time you try to move forward, it's like um it's like a dog leash. It's like, think about it like a dog being outside and they're tethered to the ground and leash, and every time the dog try to run from their doghouse, they get yanked back. Like that's what this reconciliation is doing to you. Every time you try to move forward and you're like have a major life change or meet somebody who's gonna have a major drastic change in your life, that tether pulls you back, and it kind of what do you call that? Keeps you low key stuck. So we have the moon here. The moon talks about illusions. In this sense, you have to break free from that illusion that they're gonna come back. Is I'm one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one for being a delulu as hell. I always tell people be delulu, but on this instance, it's time to like wash your hands and let it go. Cause honestly, I feel like once you do, you're gonna start seeing a lot of things changing in your life. Um, I also feel like somebody's new coming in. Let's see. Yeah, the heart with keys here says welcome and love. Somebody new is definitely coming in. Just break that tether, because it's literally your ball and chain. You being stuck thinking that they're gonna come back and reconcile is that's your ball and chain. Look, your soulmate's coming in. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Let's see what else. Yeah. So we have the hands of cards, which is talks about like taking risk, and then we have the palm tree. Uh, that talks about like stability and growth. So this new person that's coming in is definitely stable, but at the end of the day, it's, are you gonna take this chance? Are you gonna give them the opportunity? All right. So we have love call and golden mirror. I feel like, because one, you're gonna be a hot commodity. I'm telling you, once you let go of that ball and chain, it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I never realized so many people were like attracted to me, or it's gonna be like a really big influx. Some of them are gonna love bomb you. I'm gonna be honest, because that's what these two cards together is telling me. Like people are gonna love bomb you, uh, and it's gonna be something that you're not used to. But if you feel like it's love bomb, it's love bomb. I'm just telling you right now. But this person is, they're not coming back for reconciliation. You have to let them be where they at. Another thing is no closure is closure. If they haven't come back and reconcile with you, just take it as, yeah, that is your closure. It's up to you to take that step and forgive them. Not because anybody asks for it. It's because in order for you to forgive them, it's gonna help you move forward in life and it's gonna help you be unstuck. And I could see that ball and chain being like breaking apart once you do that. All right, Stephanie. I hope that helps you out. Okay. and generous. I'll do another free reading. All right. So I'll do another free reading. I'm just thinking of a number between 1 and 50. And the closest number to the number I'm thinking of, I will give another free reading to. You're welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mm-hmm. Let me just shuffle this. Take this stack. I got like a whole little stack of decks here. Alright, so thinking of a number 1 through 50, the number closest to what I'm thinking will get a free reading. So while I'm waiting, how's everybody's weekend so far? Right. I'll pull for the collective again. Let's see what's going on in collective when it comes to finances. Let's see. So we have the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Alright. What I'm getting is that pretty much anybody that owed you anything, money, I'm getting just pretty much anybody that owes you anything, it's coming to you. It's coming to you tenfold. And it's funny because the way I'm being told to read it, it's from right to left. So it'll be the Justice card first, which is this is clearing up any karmic debts, clearing up anybody that's been wrong to you, whether it's monetary wrong or this just been downright evil and mean. You know, they're getting their payback. I'm hearing karma is a bitch. Um, and it's the cold hard truth. So that's going on. And then the Seven of Pentacles is basically wishing and hoping. Sorry, I heard this one in the. I forgot what the song is called. It's wishing and hoping. And that's the only part I know of the song. But yeah, so Seven of Pentacles, you just wishing and hoping that things will um turn around, like turn around and You'll start seeing the money flow coming in and everything like that. So then we have the Fool, and the Fool just talks about, the next chapter is, are you gonna take that leap and just go for it? Meaning, you have $5 in your pocket. Are you gonna start this business with $5 in your pocket and expand to thousands, probably even millions by next year around the same time? Or are you gonna hesitate and wait and sit around for that $5 in your pocket to grow? See, right now with the Ten of Swords, um, literally, if you see it, it says everything's fine. It's been tower moments after tower moments, pain after pain, tears after tears. I'm even hearing like arguments, staying up late, being stressed. Everything, all this card represents, it's gonna be um best way is forgiven, meaning that this is part of your trust process. This is part of your growth. So if you're trusting that you're broke for the moment, you're trusting that you're struggling for the moment right now, that in that moment, your ancestors, your spiritual team, they have your back. They're just asking for blind trust, blind faith. Ooh, I'm getting a little emotional with that one. Yeah, look. The Nine of Swords. Stressing. Again, I'm hearing wishing and hoping. I'm gonna Google that song because I swear to, let me just Google that song right now. Because that's what I'm hearing the whole entire time. Wishing and hoping. Could be a commercial too. No, it actually is. Doesn't. Oh, okay. So it's Wishing and Hoping by Dusty Springfield. I don't even know who this is. Let me play it. Yeah, that song. That's pretty much what the part I'm hearing. So yeah, with the Nine of Swords, it's this is stressing out, stressing, and every time you do cry, it's like wishing and hoping. Let's see what else. Let's see what else for the collective. All right. Yeah. So we have the Eight of Cups. Move this here. The Eight of Cups is it's pretty much about like walking away or thinking about just leaving shit behind. The Page of Swords and the Hangman. Reconsider, because it's what I'm hearing. It's a lot closer than you think. It's a lot closer than you think. Um, Leaving the situation is not gonna help the situation. It's just gonna make it worse. So just look at everything as a whole. Look at the bigger picture. You know how you have those big puzzles and you do the big puzzles, and then when it's finished, you look down on it and we start seeing what the picture really is. So that's what's happening. Because look, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles is pretty much the new beginning in finances, the new beginning in having money. No, this is a collective reading. New beginnings and all that. I just keep hearing it's a right around the corner. It's really right around the corner. All the money and everything you want is really right around the corner. It's just a matter of trusting the process. Mhm. Trusting the process. Hmm. So we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't know who this is, but y'all need to get up off each other's neck. Like, honestly, need to get up off each other's neck because it's causing a lot of strain. So I'm trying to see if I can fix this volume. Um. Okay. So it's causing a lot of strain, and a lot of nasty words have been exchanged. Whether if it's meant to be or not, it's just out of anger those words came off. So just get up off each other's necks and just start putting more love and care into the relationship. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. Yeah, just put the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, you know, who's really caring. So just um put more nurturing, more love into the connection so that it doesn't start becoming a burden, start being resentful to each other. Also, it will help the arguments die down a lot. So that's what that's about. Let's see. So what's his name? Sorabi? Let's see. Sorabi is the one with the. 1 second. Alright. Will I pack these? Piece of shit. Um. So Sarabi, is does your salary increase normally happens in December? Because I'm seeing like December, the word December. All right. Will my package salary increase this year? So Robbie Kumari wants to know, will his salary package increase this year? Hmm. All right. So we have we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Ten of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords together is telling me, um, I don't know, I feel like somebody's been trying to sabotage you in the workplace. Because look, we also have the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a woman who's, or not just necessarily a woman, somebody who's very conniving, vindictive, like mean hearted. Like they're trying to do things very sneakily behind your back. And then we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I mean, the King Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. For some reason, I keep hearing somebody standing in your way. I don't know if your job does like performance reviews or something like that. Um, all right, because I feel like it's like it comes down to like three people's decision, and two want to say yes and one want to say no. I'm getting like it's a review board or something like that, and the person that is saying no, I feel like you're. It's kind of weird because I feel like it's like a payback and it's some type of way. It's like I'm not saying that you were mean. I'm saying like it could have just been like you were having a bad day and the tone was just off. But this person is definitely is trying to like block you from getting that raise. Uh, let's see what else. Let's continue about Sarabi's increase. He got an increase in salary. Yeah, buddy. Nah, I don't see it's happening because we have the hang one and 5 of Cups here. Yeah, I don't see you having an increase because the 5 of Cups talks about sadness and being unhappy, and the hang one is perspective. Probably in your perspective, I feel like you feel like you deserve an increase, but everybody else, minus, it's kind of say it's tricky, but I don't feel like you're getting it. I feel like you're gonna get some. I feel like you're gonna get some, what do you call it, BS excuse on why you didn't get the increase. I keep hearing job performance. It's probably gonna be something along the lines of your job performance that is gonna be for your increase. So if you want that increase, I will say be on your P's and Q's. Be on top notch. If you have a deadline, finish stuff before the deadline. Make sure everything's organized. Make sure your workspace is good. If you're part of a group project or team project, just good evening. Just make sure you know everything's done well, organized, and concisely because your performance review is going to be what's determine your increase, and it's gonna it's gonna help. But and all honestly, if you don't, I feel like if you don't do none of that, you won't get the job increase, the thing increase. All right, let me go to Sunil. Keep forgetting it's not touch screen. All right. Um, Sunil, can you write your question again? Oh, right. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna switch decks here. Use this one. Okay. Alright, Sunil. My name is Maori, and my boyfriend, it's been, he had a misunderstanding, father, him blocking. Alright, And Goons, Marie wants to know, well, Nom unblock her after their misunderstanding. Let's see. Um, right now we have overwhelmed and let go. I just feel like there's some space needs to be had. Some space so that emotions and feelings could like die down a little bit so that everything doesn't be so new. So I'll say about like Monday or Tuesday, every like the emotions, the heat of the argument, everything's gonna die down because we have orange here, which talks about enthusiasm, excitement, and warmth. So right now, just let the emotions go through what it needs to do. Let the time and space go through. Let's see what else. Yeah. So we have dynamic push and pull. Hi, Kelsey. And then we have first aid and broken heart. I'm good. How are you? Uh, I feel like your boyfriend's going through like one of those like I call it two stepping. So he's like jumping back and forth, like yes, block her, but I'm gonna stay. But it's like really a lot of going back and forth. We also have with the first aid and broken heart. I feel like whatever the argument was about, he took it to heart. So I feel like it kind of hit a dagger a little bit. Well, what I mean by hit a dagger, I mean that it kind of it triggered him in a way. So by him, it's putting him in a defense mechanism. Like he's being very defensive. Let me see. Right now, he's distracting himself. They're distracting themselves, so focus and distraction. So that they're. I still hide from the pain, the hide from the hurt, and the arguments. Because we have wetlands mix, so there's definitely mixed feelings here. Very mixed feelings. I don't feel like you guys will break up. I just feel like this is their way of putting space between you so that no more damage will happen. Because look, we have rocket and voyage here. This is it says like things are gonna like take off, meaning that they're gonna what do you call that? That they was like all the issues and stuff like that. It's gonna like pretty much stop. So as soon as all that is forgiven and fixed, it's gonna like the relationship is gonna take off. But I feel like there's gonna be some type of how can I put it? I would say special communication, like try not to be harsh in arguments. If you feel like the argument's getting too heated and it's gonna get very, very harsh, just step back. Just like, all right, we're gonna take a breather. We're gonna need to figure out how can we move forward without words being said that's gonna hurt us. Yeah. Yeah. So we have chaos and confusion here. Yeah. There goes your misunderstanding. Hello, unicorn and rainbows. So we have smoke and vision here. So just how can I put it? With smoke and vision, just visualize you know, you guys having a positive communication and a positive talk that is gonna help smooth things along. All right. So when it's a vision that like every day until you guys have the actually have the conversation, and I feel like it's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna be at the end of next week. So it's like a week after the whole argument, so like Friday weekend around there. Probably even before then. But I'm getting specifically next week. Let's see. Let's see what this. What is this? Toil and labor. Yeah, they're focused on work right now. They burying themselves in work. We have family room. I also feel like their families in their ear. Hello, Goblin. I feel like their families in their ear a little bit, like telling them what they should do and what shouldn't do. I don't feel like they will listen to them, but their family is trying to be heavily influenced. We have house. They're very strong and like strong-willed in conviction, so they won't let that happen. But just yeah, just give them some space. Let me pull one more card here. Just give them some space. Yeah, because this is what they are right now. The spirit. They're in their feelings. Just give them some space, and they'll reach out. Don't when they reach out, don't bombard them with questions and accusations. Just let them speak first. Listen, and I feel like everything will be fine. Let me go and do this. Um, all right. Who is at the Sunil? Let me see. You're welcome. Just put this here. Was it Kelsey? Is Kelsey still in here? I think it was Kelsey. All right. Can you put your question back in, Kelsey? All right. Well, Jay and I have the close paths again. He's saying he has some feelings from his last relationship. And nothing but the sweetest. All right. Well, Jay and Kelsey cross paths again. All right. Let's see. Eric Lumansville, Jay and Kelsey cross paths again. Okay. So we have mature man in imprisonment. Oh, there it is. I feel like Jay's stuck in his head. I feel like they're definitely stuck in their head a lot. So what I'm getting is Jay has what I like to call relationship PTSD. And for some reason, the way Jay and this person and the last relationship was, this person was, best way to put it, downright evil. They extremely toxic. Like if you think of a villain times 10, that's what they was. So this kind of have them stuck in the head a lot about a lot of things: self-esteem, their confidence, self-worth. They I feel like they do come off as somebody who's confident, have good head on their shoulders, but internally, mentally, they're not okay. We have High Honor and Journey. I feel like your higher self, specifically, not necessarily your spiritual team, your higher self specifically, they they led you to Jay to show you as an example of basically saying that you're capable of love, you're capable of being treated well, that pretty much your path has brought you to a lot of how can I put it, strange, yeah, like a lot of strange things, like, yeah. I feel like that was to show you that you're pretty much you're worth it, in the sense, like, I feel like in the past nobody really, no significant other or somebody who's interested never really gave you flowers, never really took you out on meaningful dates. Like, a bar don't count, restaurant bars don't count, like, and that your higher self brought you to Jay so that you can see what the other side looks like, so that you won't lower your bar and put it in hell, that you won't basically deal with bare minimum no more, that you're from here on out, it's like, I want princess treatment or not. Yeah. From here on out, from here on out, I all you gotta say is princess treatment or not. Like, don't lower that for nobody else. Let's see what else. So we have the mature women, which is necessary you. And then we have courthouse in despair. Hmm. Was was Jay married to this person, or have some type of legal workings with this person? If they spoke about it any type of way, because that could be another reason why they're dealing with a lot of emotional stress. Forced person, yeah. I feel like the person that they were dealing with before was pretty much a big liar. They were they were that they were, how can I put it? They pretty much they lied. They lied about who they were. They pretty much run this person for their money. Like, they was looking, okay, so they were looking for a sugar daddy, and they thought that they could in some way or form try to trap him as a sugar daddy. That's what I'm getting. It's very weird. This person's energy is very weird. It's like they're trying to play victim in a way. Let's see what else. Yeah, his ex. That they trying to play victim to like the courts and stuff like that. Um, so you got it is safe for you to love, and then you have uh, calling your soulmate and soulmate card at the same time. So this is pretty much telling me that because you were exposed to Jay's energy and his love and how he was as a person, that it changed your perspective on the relationship. It changed how you see, deal, feel about relationships, and it's pretty much opened you up to bring in, asking your higher self to bring in a soulmate for you. Let's see what else. Work on um work on your codependency a little bit. Um, I'm hearing don't be overbearing, and I don't feel like you do it on purpose. I feel like it's more so no. It's like one of those things that he was a passerby. He was here for to show you pretty much what you're missing and what to look forward for. Some people like that are that come into your life. I call them transient people. They come into your life for like a moment, probably like a few months, probably a year, and then they just disappear off the face of the earth because their mission, their goal, their purpose of coming into your life was fulfilled. But don't see it as a something bad at all, Kelsey. Don't see it as that something heartbreaking. Just always cherish the moments, the memories you two made, because you're gonna have many more like that, but not with that specific person, but many more to come like that. Let's see what else. Oh, so many. So the next person that I don't feel like you have kids. Do you, Kelsey? I don't feel like there's kids in the picture though. So we have flirt. So the next person that's coming in is gonna be they're gonna be very flirtatious. Uh, they're gonna have only eyes for you. Uh, So okay, I asked because this card came out, children, and it's not necessarily saying you're gonna come up pregnant or nothing like that. What I'm getting is that there's things called spirit babies. Spirit babies are uh our future children, souls of our future children, and they also have a hand in picking who they want as parents. Your spirit babies specifically are have a big hand on who your spouses, future spouses, and stuff like that. So they're pretty much are gonna coordinate in an event in the next couple months. I'm even hearing next year precisely that you're gonna meet somebody, right? And this person, uh, it's pretty much is going to be your forever person because we have an engagement come out. Sorry, we have engagement come out, and this is it's like a high level commitment. They're gonna be uh, extremely for you, and you're gonna have a couple of kids. For some reason, specifically, I'm seeing a little girl first, so that could be like your first kid is gonna be a little girl. But yeah, they already picked their person. They already picked their person. I, for some reason, I'm getting the next couple months to next year. Next year more so. So it could be like a party or event you're going to, and then you're gonna like bump into them there. But I feel like the next couple months, I feel like you and this person are gonna end up being in so many same spots. Like, like I don't know if you guys heard of the red string theory or like stories about people from that get married and they look at old photos and they see yeah their husband or their wives and photos behind them like that. It's gonna be like that. Yes, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like you guys gonna be in the same spot, same places, but won't know each other until like next year. So it's like it's it's like stitching things together. Let's see. All right. Hi. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do lives like every 2 weeks or so. And I'm gonna be honest, this is the most. Oh, hey, Italy. This is like the most I've had in live in a while. But this is the third live I've done so far. You're welcome, Kelsey. Let's see. I have enough time for um two more readings. Two more. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my candle went out, so I have to put in a new one. See? All right. Okay. Um. All right. What's your question, Mystic? Mm-hmm. That is true, Gabby. And if you put your faith into God, you're gonna see wonders. I'm telling you, you're gonna see wonders. A lot of things will happen once you put your faith in the higher power. Oh, thank you, Unicorn. Let's see. Yes, thanks, man. So, Laura, do you have suspicions that Francisco is like a twin flame, something like that? Because when I was reading a little snippet, that's first word I heard was twin flame. Yes. Okay. And also, I also feel like it's kind of like a game for Francisco. It's like a kind of like a cat and mouse type thing. It's like a cat and mouse type thing. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, let me pull one more card because. All right. So 4 cards came up. So yeah, so it's definitely a cat and mouse type thing. It's so the reason why he posted that is because with the sunglasses here, it says watching, looking, stalking, gaslight, perception, focus out. He's put a little closer. You see stalking. He's definitely stalking your social media. So him doing that is trying to see, and I'm getting goosebumps. Him doing that is trying to see if you will like it or if you will like what you call that leave a comment or text him like why you posting like it's more so if he's trying to get elicited a response from you, right? So we have the Grim Reaper here. That connection between you and your twin flame, between you and him, it's done. It's done. It's right now. It's just a game. It's a game. He's it's done, and it's done because he refuses to do the healing, the work. Um, I hate the whole twin flame term because of the whole um explanation behind it. It's a cat and mouse running a chaser. It's like a toxic dynamic thing and everything like that. And that part of the toxicity of the twin flame is glorified throughout all social media, throughout everybody, as this is something that has to happen for you and your twin flame to come together. Me personally, I don't think it has to happen. I feel like that's a cop out is to accept for you to accept toxic behaviors because if they really whole honesty wanted to be with you and to elevate each other on a spiritual experience, then they will do the work. Especially if they know and understand the twin flame dynamic, they will do the work. But this you're sadly you're stuck in the toxic cycle of this twin flame journey because again they're refusing to um to grow and stuff like that. But that relationship it's over. It's nothing coming back from that. It's I also feel like they're gonna try to gaslight you. Cause look, we have the mask here. The mask, and then we have um the coffee cup. So there's two things I'm getting from that. Two things I'm getting is that Francisco likes to hide his true feelings. Francisco never lets anybody know what he's really thinking, what he truly feels. Like it's like as if you're talking to a robot sometimes. Um yes. I feel like he's gonna try to set up like, oh, let's meet up and talk, but I feel like it's not gonna happen. I feel like it's not gonna happen because one, it's a game. Two, is to see if you're actually gonna take the bait. So don't if he does reach out and be like, hey, let's meet up and have a conversation, take it with a grain of salt, and it's not gonna happen. Um, I also feel like you might meet somebody, uh, like I'm gonna necessarily say in a coffee shop, but like it gives coffee shop vibes, but not coffee shop. Because I want to say Starbucks. It's not Starbucks. It's like a family owned coffee shop. Like I don't know, like one of those small town coffee places. Let's Yeah. Yeah. So we have the snake. So I'm gonna say this: be careful with your new crush. Like, don't if you guys take pictures together, try not to post it on social media because what's gonna happen is Francisco's gonna take that and twist it. Basically, it's gonna be like one of those things where it's gonna be like, oh, I thought we was on a break or a pause, something like that. Like it's gonna be mind blowing. Like, how could you even think about something like this? Like that. Yeah, but this is you, girl talk. You're just moving on, just not lingering. You're just moving on and just trying to live your life without, the negativity of Francisco. But this the seduction here, I feel like there's definitely sexual chemistry between you and your new crush. A lot of flirtation is what I'm getting to. Very much a lot of flirtation. Yeah, look, chemistry, chemistry. Yeah. So the reason why I said we don't post your crush because look, stabbed in your back, heartbreak, pain. Yeah. If you post, I'll say this: if you when you and your crush start becoming, yeah, I was gonna say, um, you're gonna have to come to a choice where you're gonna have to block him because he's gonna try to cause a lot of pain and issues and stuff like that. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna give you a scenario. It's gonna be like you're let's say you dating somebody, right? And you post a picture and Francisco sees it. He's gonna try to convince you to leave that person to go be with them, and then once you do, they're just gonna leave you high and dry, and then you're gonna relive all that pain all over again. That's the scenario I'm getting when it comes to like that's why to keep them secret. Let's see here. All right. Thought ensure success and all that. See, look. So we have the star. And this deck, the star represents success. So you're gonna be successful in leaving Francisco behind. You're gonna be successful in to the point where you're gonna look at him, hear his name, and you're not gonna feel nothing. It's not like you're gonna be. It's not like you're gonna be numb to nothing. You're gonna be okay with, all right, he did what he did, and I healed from it like that. So we have the fish. The fish in this deck talks about money. So money's going to be good. I say whatever pops up. So money's going to be good and stuff like that. Money's going to flow. Actually, what I'm getting is like money's going to be flowing a lot. I'm a very big believer that whoever you're connected to, whether it's friendship, romantic, and stuff like that, they could block your money. So your money's good. You're gonna have success. So if you're thinking about a project in mind, that could be what the success is about. Let's see what else. See, look, we have the pig here. Talks about omen of good luck. Talk about gonna have good luck. See, look. So we have the anchor here, and the anchor talks about the anchor denotes successful ventures in business and in love. A lot. That's already like three cards of success and with luck. This is what do you call it? This it's called the broken glass. So it talks about ill fortunes and bad luck and stuff like that. But necessarily, I just feel like that's only happening because you have somebody who is still lingering to you um in a toxic way. So what you do is call your power back, call all your power back from that whole connection with Francisco. You could do a cord cutting if you want to, that severs ties with each other. Even though you guys are gonna still have a tie on a spiritual level because they're your twin flame, but this cord cutting is gonna ensure that their energy won't able to penetrate your energy and pretty much suck you dry from it. And also another way form is blocking them on everything. Yeah, a lot of people say blocking is therapeutic in a way because now you don't have to see them. They're out your life completely. See, look, we have the letter. The letter talks about good tidings. So good things are coming towards you. Just, wrap up that little connection you have with for Francisco, and I feel like everything from there on is gonna blow up for you in a positive way. Like you're gonna actually have people um in there, and then if for some reason I'm gonna hear somebody say finally. There's one person in particular says finally that like you're washing your hands for good with Francisco. Okay. So I have one more spot open for a reading. You're welcome. Thank you. I do live every 2 weeks. All right, unicorn. What's your question? Let me this one. Okay. I like to know things in my life. I'll go fake. All right. All right. Wounds. Clutter. Rainbows wants to know if the life will go favorably for them. The life goes favorably. Oh, so unicorn. All right. So the first card out was Horizon and Transformation. You're in a transformation period. That's why life feels like it's been you hitting walls every time. Look, Stonewall provoke. It's like you're hitting a wall every turn you make. Like, so for instance, um, let's say you got hired at this job, and then you don't like it, you apply for another one, you got hired at that one, you didn't like it. Like, it's constantly you always getting jobs you don't like. Like, as an example. But every time you try to rearrange your life in a way that it's successful to you, it feels like you're hitting a wall every single time. And it's because you're going against the change, you're going against the flow. So think of it as like, you're in the ocean and you're trying to swim against the current and you're struggling. That's what this moment in this era in your life right now, that's what it is. You're swimming against the current instead of swimming with the current. We have whole and mystery here. And that's a lot to do with the unknown. You're unsure where this change is gonna take you. Is it gonna take you somewhere where you're worse off? Or is it gonna take you somewhere that you're better off? It's one of those things where you're just gonna have to chuck it up and take a risk and full heartedly throw your trust into um the spiritual team, because all this is leading up to, we have names energy alignment. It's aligning you for better things to come. So you're this how can I, this turmoil is a stop on your road, on your journey. It's not the destination. It's not where your purpose is at. It's not where, you know, your riches, your money. It's not where it's all coming from. This stop is for your growth. So it's basically the TSA. It's saying the TSA is like saying your suitcase is too heavy. You gotta take some things out and distribute everything else. hmm It's because there's some things that you need to let go. Some things, some people that you need to let go. I feel like in the coming weeks and months, you're gonna start seeing like people and people start falling off. Specifically people, but like things start falling off. And then you're gonna start like once things start falling off, you're gonna start seeing things be better. I'm a bit confused here because I usually follow my intuition. Yeah. But lots of unknown stuff. I don't feel like it's not nothing that you're not following your intuition. It's not that, because I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's more so character development in a weird way. It's beelining you for something much more. Let me see. But this is just all like aligning you for something, for some type of greatness. Let's see what else. Yeah. I'm gonna start with here. So we have drama and attention. Don't If there's some drama that arises, or like gossiping, or like because gossiping can lead to drama. It's something that will take you out your norm in a negative way. Don't feed into it. If somebody, let's say there's beef between two friends and they try to drag you in, stay out of it. Like that, because we have Shelton umbrella. And then we have feathers and protection. You're extremely protected. Regardless, you're extremely protected. You just don't want more unnecessary drama and no unnecessary issues in the way. So we have 222. It says partnerships and balance. Pay attention to new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy in existing ones. 222. I'm getting you're gonna start beating your soul tribe. I feel like you already met one or two, but I mean, you actually have a bigger soul tribe than you actually anticipated in. Yeah, it's the one thing I learned about the universe is they love to give us character developments. I don't know why. I don't. I never understand it. I just go with the flow. Like my life could be a mess. Like 2 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks later, it could be the most amazing thing. Like it's weird how the universe works and the timing they pick, the character developments, the timing they pick to make sure you're aligned to what you need to be aligned with. It's very very weird, but the red rose and enchantment. This be with the red rose enchantment. I'm getting be delusional about your life. Me, I know this, but because you follow intuition, you probably understand what I'm going to say. When I mean by be delusional about your life, meaning if you think you're gonna win $1 million tomorrow, go hard for that. If you think you're gonna win $1 million tomorrow, I'm gonna win $1 million tomorrow. I don't care what nobody says. Like be delusional like that. Yeah, trust me. Dumb spirit, spirit guides. Don't play. My spirit guides is smoking Newports. He looked like Ben Affleck. And the me when he's smoking, I swear to God, because I drive my guides and my ancestors up the wall. Because I'm stubborn, hard headed. But they know I think I mean right. But yeah, be delusional about your life. And it's a form of manifestation. Just being delusional. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be famous. Delusional like that. Just be, I'm gonna win $1 million. Delusional, like be delusional about your life, and that's not only for unicorn. That's for everybody in here. Just be delusional about your life, because I'm telling you, being delulu works. I was delulu for a whole year, and I traveled for a whole year, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I was broke for that whole year. I don't know how I was able to travel, but I was traveling. Be delulu because I was delulu as hell about it. Let's see what else. Yeah. Okay. Look, another one. That's three. That's three protections already, unicorn. You're highly protected because you're in your bloodline. You're the chosen one. Meaning, the reason why a lot of things seems to be hard for you, or it seem like your spirit guides are being very strict and stern, like this is your character development, because at the end of the day, you were the chosen one, and the chosen ones are always the strongest soldier. We're always put on the strongest soldier list. Trust me, I am a chosen one too, and I've been on the strongest soldier list since I was in the womb. So you're just highly protected. We have pressure and emotions. Just don't let your emotions get the best of you. Uh, try to let it And when I'm also again, don't speak um out of emotions. Like, oh, it could be as simple as, oh, I hope you're breaking leg for being whatever. And it might actually happen because you're so highly and emotional that it's gonna work. Because again, words are spells, and you put words and emotions behind that, it has to just be. Keep your emotions in check, especially when you know somebody's trying to trigger you on purpose. Don't react. Just simply like, okay, be like stone face, and then internally just curse them out. Internally just curse them out. So we have wisdom, wake up call, time to move in a new direction. We have 555. So you have 222 and 555. Yeah. So okay. So what? And you also have 111 here. I don't know if these are numbers. For some reason, I'm being told you see a lot of 555s. A lot of it. But these numbers you're definitely going to see a lot. 111, you are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. Didn't I say that? Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. Be Delulu. So your numbers 101, 222, and 555, those are your numbers that you're going to see a lot more. It's going to be like they're haunting you type of seeing it. So just be aware of that. And this it's change coming. So every time you want something to change, manifest it. Be very specific. Be very specific. Don't be vague, because you be vague, it's gonna give you vague stuff. So you could be like, yeah, I wish I had XYZ, and it might give you something. Yeah, I see a lot of Asian numbers too. It's annoying. Like the ones I see the most are two. Actually have it tattooed on my wrist. I don't see. Yeah, 222. So that's the number I see all the time. So that's the numbers I tattooed on me. But when you see those numbers 101, 222, 555, try to remember your thought process, what you was thinking about, your emotions, what you was being emotional. Um, Especially 222 when you meet somebody new. It could just be an acquaintance or a mutual or something like that, and you're gonna know if they're right for you or not with that number. 555 and 101 goes hand in hand. Every time you feel like a change is coming or you want some change, you hit a wall, think about it, manifest it. Thank you. But yeah, you life is going good. I just feel like this character development is just what's really making things a little confusion, because it's like I know I do what I gotta do. I know I do shadow work. I know I do my meditations. I know I follow my intuition. I don't understand why I'm having these like miniature tower moments and stuff like that. And it's because when you're spiritual, you're always constantly growing. You're constantly um having some type of character development. So just be aware of those numbers. Those are numbers that are gonna have significant importance to you, and it just you're gonna be aligned. I'm hearing you're gonna be aligned so much in life that it's gonna bring so much beauty and everything you want. It's gonna be like, let's say by this time next year, you're gonna look back and be like, I really went through it, but I'm here. I'm here and I'm doing it. I also feel like you want to start a business. I'm not trying to be like not necessarily an entrepreneur. Yeah, I would say entrepreneur. But something about like starting a business or having an idea of starting something that's yours. So it could be that too. But just know this is your transformation period, and you're gonna reap the benefits soon. Because you know we don't go through things without getting rewarded. Sometimes it feels longer, sometimes it's shorter. But regardless, always look at the light at the end of the tunnel, because that's where your destination's at. Your stops are just rest periods, just where you gotta take out, leave back at home, leave alone, like stuff like that. But yeah, your life is gonna be good. It's just like I got transformation. Think of the death card. The death card always talks about transformation, and you're pretty much in it. Also, Pluto's retrograde. Pluto is also the planet of transformation. And being in retrograde, a lot of people are going through tower moments. A lot of people are going through, uh, what do you call it? Chaos, conflictions. A lot of people are going through it during this Pluto retrograde. Trust me, I'm going through it too. But we got this. Just I think it ends in November, so we have like 2 months of this. Damn, I didn't even think about it like that. We got 2 months of this Pluto retrograde. But then we'd be good after that. Then we're good after that. But that's my life for today. I'll be back in 2 weeks, which is let me see. Um oh, wrong. 2 weeks. So October 5th. October 5th, I'll be back. Hey. So October 5th, I will have my next live event. 7 p.m. That's my time, Eastern time. And I hope everybody has a good night. I do have some projects in the works. Gonna start working on that. You guys will be the first to know in like 2 weeks what it is. But yeah, so thank you for being in my life. Thank you for letting me read you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in 2 weeks.